This is a Fox News alert, a confession in Pennsylvania. Authorities say the man they have in custody now in connection with four missing young men has admitted to killing them. Senior correspondent Rick Leventhal is in Pennsylvania tonight. Good evening, Rick.
Good evening, Brett. This news broke within the last hour outside a courthouse where a grand jury had been convened to consider charges against Cosmo DiNardo, the 20-year-old sole person of interest in the case of those four young men who disappeared and might have been murdered. The attorney for DiNardo walked out of that courthouse and walked up to reporters and said, in fact, that DiNardo had confessed to participation in the murders of those four young men and told authorities where the bodies were. What isn't clear yet is whether that means he may have had help or is claiming that he did. His attorney says the confession came in exchange for an agreement by the DA not to pursue the death penalty in this case. Of course, investigators, local police, and the FBI's evidence response team have been at DiNardo's parents' 90-acre farm all week searching for clues, and they dug a huge pit on the property after cadaver dogs alerted to possible bodies there. And last night at midnight, the DA announced they had uncovered a mass grave some 12.5 feet down and positively identified the remains of 19-year-old Dean Finocchiaro. The DA confirmed that other remains were in the grave but couldn't yet say if they belonged to the other three missing: 19-year-old Jimmy Taro Patrick, 22-year-old Mark Sturgis, and 21-year-old Tom Mayo. Tonight it appears that the family's worst fears have been realized, and Cosmo DiNardo, who was already being held in Bucks County Jail on $5 million bail for stealing a car belonging to one of those missing men, has now apparently confessed to killing all four of them. On his way out of the court, as reporters shouted questions at him, he said, "I'm sorry." Brett?
Rick Leventhal live there as this story develops. Rick, thank you.